Question unanswered.
Yeah, very smart, I reckon.
Quite often, announcements centering or midfield, depending on what sporting arena you're in. For any elite athlete, it's fraught with danger because it's a decision and a mouth opening made on emotion, not on reality.
Definitely. You know, I think Danny did the smart thing there. He obviously thought about this before the fight, if he had won, what he was going to say, and he's reserved his decision for down the track. And I guess when it comes back to it, you know, he'll sit back and look at where he is, and he'll see what offers come in, what offers come on the table. This business is a brutal business, but at the end of the day, it's about the dollars and cents.
Yeah, exactly. Decisions like that shouldn't really be made on instinct, but I think that was a brilliantly diverted question, and he did it well.
He handled it really well.
Okay, we'll dig a little deeper here while we watch Danny Green and the team singing True Blue as they do after every victory. There's been a documentary crew following Danny around for the last little while. They're here tonight, and the documentary's called The Final Fight, or The Last Fight. Why would they be here if tonight wasn't the final fight?
Well, you know, maybe it is the final fight, but if so, and you decided you were going to retire, wouldn't you announce it in front of an international audience?
Yeah. Here's Mum and Dad. How proud are they?
Very proud. I had a chat to them the other day. Lovely couple.
Just going back to the camera crew, Andy, I think it's marketing and sales 101 to always have a contingency plan. So I don't think anybody could have wrote this script. It was fantastic.
There has been times over the last 2 or 3 years since he returned from a short retirement, a lot of people have shown a lot of care for Danny Green and suggested maybe it was time. The losses to Tava, the losses to Velarchek, they were brutal.
Yeah, brutal.
Tonight was brilliant.
Yeah, it was.
I'm not going to take a thing away from Shane Cameron.
Exactly.
We could talk about his weight. We could talk about a whole range of issues. I'm going to wrap Shane Cameron and say, what a performance tonight. But, Bud, you bumped into the best Danny Green.
Yeah, he certainly did. You know, Shane was courageous right till the last second. He took some bombs. He never went down. He was hurt on a number of occasions. You know, like he started the fight well. He hurt Danny in the first round. But, you know, Danny's game, the game plan that Angelo and Danny executed was just too much for Shane Cameron. Too much.
Exactly. Well, boxers are always facing adversity. So even when he got knocked out in public, I would just say it's nothing. It's probably has an experience in training. You come back from it in training, you come back from it in the real world, and this is the result.
Exactly.
Great self-confidence.
And a great result. Absolutely great result.
The rendition continues, and he's going to have a few cans here tonight. God bless him, Danny Green. Okay, as Danny continues the celebrations, which may well go on for a week.
I reckon they might.
Recap what we have seen here tonight. Still, they went the distance. They were tested like never before, and they came out with their hands raised in victory. For Danny Green, there remains unanswered questions. Is this the final fight? We can't answer that tonight. We hope you've enjoyed all the action. See you next time ringside on Main Event Boxing.